Hello, Sweta. Good morning. How are you?
Very good morning. I'm doing excellent after meeting with you. And what about you? You tell
Nice
me.
to meet you. I'm so glad. I'm so super duper excited to have a session with you. And first of all, thank you so much for inviting me to your channel.
hmm Thank you so much for joining me today. I welcome you on my YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle. And yes, I was so excited to connect with you because it's been 1 year completed that we haven't connected, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly
finally the
right.
day came today.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
exactly
I still
right.
remember that day when we connected. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Even though, I missed uh, day before yesterday because I saw your video with Mansi Gola ma'am. So I thought I should also talk to with you. But just I was thinking like that I have to also take session with you. But in the evening I got your message, so I got surprised. Oh wow! I was thinking, and now you send me message.
Yes, likewise. Actually, I was
Mhm.
thinking for a long time. You have already emailed me, but I couldn't meet with you, right? So, since
Yes,
that time, I have been thinking and I was trying, but couldn't happen. But today,
yeah.
finally, we did it. And I thought, no, it's time to connect. Nowadays, I'm connecting with a lot of people.
That is
Previously, a few days back, I was not connecting. A few days back, I would like not having sessions a lot. I was
there
not
any
having.
reason? Is there any particular reason or just you were focusing somewhere else?
I I can say that I had a lot of things to do, so I was not able to
Okay.
manage. And also, my YouTube channel was not working at the time, and I was somehow connecting with tutors, because 1 2 sessions I can easily get and I can connect with them. So that's why I was connecting with them. But even I didn't have time to connect with them that time. But I tried for my YouTube videos, right? And I have a YouTube channel which is like Sweta English Lifestyle have has 15K subscribers, more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to continue. But yes, somehow I managed. And on offline mode, I need to work a lot also. So that's why I was busy, and so many things were happening during during my examination time. I took gap. Then my examination time happened a lot of things, not only examination. My
Mm-hmm.
master's exam was going on, and again there were so many things offline mode as I teach students. So
Mm-hmm.
many things were happening, and also I took a gap actually from the
Okay.
conversation genre and also from my work to have a
Mm-hmm.
conversation. Yeah.
It's now
So
okay.
I was saying that I was so consistent, right, for 1 year. So I took
Mm-hmm.
a gap, and also channel was not working that much. So I was feeling demotivated, like how much hard work I should put here that I'm not
Mm-hmm.
getting. Yeah, earlier it was fine. So I was working nicely and I was also
Yeah,
improving.
you are
I was also,
exactly right. When we get nice views, when people shower us love, then we feel more
yes, yes,
confident and we always get ready to make content, right?
yes, exactly. One
Mm-hmm.
thing that I feel when people didn't comment to me, okay, earlier I was getting a lot of comments and
Uh-huh.
they were admiring me a lot. So I was thinking that, yes, I think I'm doing great work. I should continue, I should do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a lot of hard work. Even I didn't care my health during my, when I began YouTube channel, when I began a YouTuber, that time I was doing a lot of hard work. I was not
Mm-hmm.
even caring myself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that time I was getting a lot of love. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
was doing this. But when I saw that my channel was getting down and I didn't understand what happened all of a sudden,
No,
our
no, I
genre.
must say here, it's not only happens with you, it happens with every YouTuber. I don't know
Mhm.
why this year, like in 2025, why people are were not growing a lot because there are
Mhm.
so many YouTuber and they have same story.
conversational genre is like that, I
Yes.
think, and
Yeah, it's
especially
a word.
English conversational genre, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
because limited audience we have, and
Mm-hmm.
again there are many YouTubers now, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people have same conversation, right? So maybe that's why.
Yeah, right, right. So tell me, how's going your like offline institute and your study? Now this is, I think, your final year.
Yes, yes, you're right.
Mhm.
I'm about to
Okay,
complete my master's degree, and my offline mode is fine completely. I'm happy. I need to work with children, with everyone. No, there is no particular age group that I can tell. But yes,
okay,
offline is fine for me.
okay, okay. So do you take classes morning shift also or just evening?
On offline, are you asking?
Yes, yes, offline.
Offline is the morning to evening, I would say. I have to work in that way. Not every day. I don't take everyday classes. I have time that I have scheduled for that. So in that way, I take 3 days classes. I take weekly.
Okay,
So particularly, I work in that way. And morning, there are many batches. So I have to give my time entire day. I would say morning
okay.
to evening.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you take only spoken English classes or do you take all subjects?
No, only English language. Basically, I work for English language because my journey is also for the English. I started my journey to learn this language, then started teaching. So everything I focus on English language and communication skills and how to be, confident, how to be disciplined for language, how to learn everything related to that I teach. Yeah.
Okay,
People have a lot of nervousness problems. So those things I work and also grammar. So that is
okay,
how spoken English based on.
okay, okay. That's great. Okay, so let's move the something funny. I have a few questions for you. Have you
Mhm.
have your students ever surprise you?
Yes, I think. Yes, they have surprised me on my birthday. On my
Okay,
birthday, they surprised me. And also when we were having Srimad Bhagavad Puran at home. So we were
okay,
busy there. And that time also I was not able to upload my videos. Okay, for 1 month. We were
okay,
busy for Srimad Bhagavad Puran. We did at home. So
okay.
a lot of there that time students were too much. Oh, again. So yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
time they gave me surprised that they are like crying literally. I didn't know that they can cry also for me, that for my
Okay,
classes. they
okay,
they are children actually, so they
okay,
were crying and calling, like my sister show me, and she recorded the video. So she show me that look at here for you, they are crying, why are you not going classes, go, they're missing a lot. And they were crying a lot and saying, ma'am, when will you come, when will you come, like that. So that time I got surprised that okay, my students miss me a lot. So yeah.
mm-hmm.
And on my
Okay,
birthday also they celebrated. So they gave me surprised.
okay. That is that when students shower us these kind of love, we feel really what should I say, like heart touching kind of feeling.
Emotional. We feel it's a different feeling when we teach children basically. They are so pure. Okay, they are
Mm-hmm.
so pure. They they behave like according to us, how we behave, what we say, whatever I do for them, they behave like that. So I really like them, and they miss easily, they become comfortable easily. Okay,
Yes,
so I really
yeah,
admire. Yeah.
exactly right. When we teach, so we get a different kind of personality while teaching students, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when you find uh, what should I say? When you find uh, now I'm not uh, now I'm
What do you
not
want to say?
able to remember.
Okay,
Yes,
no problem.
I want to move my next question. How do you manage students who don't listen to you?
I think in my teaching, I don't say anyone who don't listen to me. Everybody listens to me, but yeah,
Okay.
one two students are there who don't come properly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
or they absent a lot. So I tell them that do not do that, and even I don't beat or scold like this kind of things. I don't do. Basically, I think I can't do even. I just tell them nicely that what is the importance of the language, what you are doing here, why you are
Mm-hmm.
coming here. You are learning
Mm-hmm.
international language and you are taking you are not taking serious, right? So I tell them, I try to motivate them, I try to make them understand that it's a very important language. You are from Hindi medium, you are from Bengali medium. In this rural area, nobody teaches English language. I'm here to teach you, and you are learning from me. I'm a YouTuber. I tell them like this way that you should learn properly, you should become like me. And
Mm-hmm.
I even tell them that you need to be serious for this language. Now this is everything for you. You need to take like this. Everything. It's everything for you to become in your life or whatever you want to do. It will help you in future. Right now
Yes.
you are not realizing. Right now you don't have idea what are you learning. But in future you
Mm-hmm.
will remember me. So I try to motivate them. I try to give advice. I try to suggest them. In this way I try to do. Other than I don't like to beat is called. Yeah.
Same, likewise you. I also don't like beat my students. Sometime when student not listen to me, like sometime if when we teach different student at the like different class student at the same time, then we sometime I feel irritated also, sometimes I feel stressed,
Mhm.
because it is really very difficult to manage 10 to 12 student at the same time, different class student. So sometimes they make me
Yeah. I
angry.
teach only one language, right? So
Yes,
for
yes.
everyone it's same. So it doesn't matter that
Mhm.
I am teaching a lot of subjects and they are not focusing. So one subject I teach like one language, so they all are focused when I
Yes.
teach it. And we have
Mhm.
limited time, right? I'm
Yes.
not giving them every single day classes. So 2 3 days classes they need to take. So they need to take nicely. So that's
Yes.
why I think it's fine for me to manage, to handle them. I
Mhm.
don't face any struggle as such.
But I used to teach also only spoken English. Those are like literally beginner student. But over there, I also faced difficulties. Why? Because all students are not equal.
Mm-hmm.
Some are like catch easily. Someone like
Mm,
don't
you're
pay
right.
attention. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
some students just
Yeah.
you have to push, then they walk ahead. Otherwise, they stand like that.
Yes,
So
yes.
we find different kind of personality. Then we also feel sometime irritated why they are not
You are
focusing.
right.
And when their parents come to you and they told you my son is not improving, and still you are paying attention especially on that particular student, then we feel little bit
Mm.
sad sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. Little bit not. We feel bad. What should we do for them? We feel in this way, right? I also
Yes.
have some students, they are not serious. They don't pay attention. Like whatever I teach, they don't understand because they don't focus, right? But what I do for them, it's a language, so practical method I use for them. I
Mhm.
do some activities like doing practically, taking action, like even acting performance I
Mhm.
do in my
Mhm.
teaching time. So they don't get bored, and when they feel comfortable, they start acting or they start speaking a language. So that time they automatically get attention towards this language. But
Mhm.
still, there are many students who don't pay attention and they cannot learn. You can do anything for them, but they cannot do it.
Mhm.
I think we can
Exactly.
just tell them, we can just
Mhm.
teach them, we can just guide them, right?
Mhm. Okay, so let's move the next question. I think we talked a lot, like teaching the student. So now I can see there are 3 to 4 books put behind you. So do you love
Yeah.
to reading also?
I love to read books. I cannot say that I don't like. Okay, I love to read books, but to be honest, I don't read books because I can't focus nowadays. When I was reading earlier when I was learning English language, that time I was reading okay.
Mhm.
Again
Mhm.
first or what? Okay. When I was reading books, so that time I was standing. Again, the network internet connection is unstable, showing me.
But
Am I audible to
um,
you?
but you are audible and visible properly.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
All right. That's fine. So when I was reading books earlier, I was reading focusedly and attentively and actively. I was like standing and
Mhm.
just reading like giving a speech. I was doing
Mhm.
in that way while learning. Okay. But nowadays, since I have been on YouTube, I began my journey on YouTube. I think I'm not reading. I'm saying you, to be honest. One page I read maybe, and then I don't read for a week. So I don't like.
Okay.
Actually, when I don't do 100% or I don't give my 100% or I don't do properly, some days
Mhm.
I do. So I don't like to say that yes, I'm doing it. I don't want to
Mhm.
say also that I'm doing it.
Yeah,
When I do
totally.
properly, nicely, actively, or I feel that yes, now I am disciplined towards this, so I can
Mhm.
tell you that yes, I'm
Can
doing it.
yeah.
But yes, when I read, I like to read a lot. I read a lot when it means I like a lot when I read because I love sentences and words to pronounce from my mouth.
Mhm.
So that's why
Mhm.
anything, if I read anything, it doesn't matter for the knowledge or for anything. I don't even focus for knowledge or anything to learn or to change my life. I can change myself by my mindset. I can do it. I have this like I have this kind of mindset that what I can do, I know. Right. For learning purpose, I think I don't do it. But yes, for just understanding the concept or the context or reading that method we need to do. That's how I think and I read. And I love to read or say from my mouth words and sentences. I really like to do it. So that is how.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
And you,
So
what about you? I think you are taking my interview.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm not taking your interview. You know, just likewise you, I love to reading, and I always eager to read something interesting and story, but I am unable to maintain my reading time. I'm able to maintain my conversation, uploading video on the YouTube channel, but not every day, alternate days, sometime twicely or thricely in a week. And but I'm unable to maintain my reading part. Even though I love to reading and I oftenly think about my reading part, I thought I should wake up early in the morning. I should start my day with the reading books. But I'm unable to wake up early in the morning. I don't know why. When I wake up around 5 a.m., then I thought I have to wake up now. And and
Mm-hmm.
other side, my mind says, let me sleep only 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then I got sleepy. I get sleep. And
Same.
directly I wake up
Like,
6 a.m. Then I do everything
likewise.
with hurry. Yeah, that is the
Likewise,
reason.
likewise. It happens with me
Mhm.
also. And yesterday I was having a session and somebody asked me that what is the habit that you want to change or you want to build. So I told her that I want to wake up early and I want to sleep early. Both things, if I can manage, sleeping
Mhm.
early, waking up early, I can change my life more. I can do many things because when I was in college, that time I was not a YouTuber. Okay, so
Mhm.
that time I was doing a lot of things. Daily routine, I was focusing a lot to manage my daily routine. I was giving tick mark. or I
Mhm.
was writing to-do list to fulfill because I was waking up 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5
Oh my
a.m.
God. Mhm.
That was my daily routine because I was singing, I was practicing my singing rehearsal. I was doing actually. I was so passionate at the time when I didn't have English language. I didn't know about my future goal or what I can do or what I could do. So that time I realized that I can sing, so maybe I would become a singer. So let's practice.
Okay.
So I was
So
practicing.
where you used to do a rehearsal, like at your home, or you went to any particular music? Sorry, you
No,
took
I
particular music classes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go any classes. I didn't take any sessions or any, guru. I don't have. I didn't have at that time, and I don't have right now also. Or since my childhood, I didn't know that I could sing. Okay, that time in my college time when I was in first year, I realized, or yes, after completing my HS higher secondary, that time I realized that I can sing also. So what happened there? I started singing. I started searching YouTube videos because that time in my first year I got one phone. So as I
Okay.
told many times, I think you have seen my videos, then you can understand. I have been saying for a long time that when I got my first phone, that time I started working on myself, realizing that what I need to do, something I need to do, improving things. I was doing because I didn't have option, I didn't have opportunity, I didn't have platform, I didn't have anything to do. I didn't know anything what to do in this rural area. We don't understand actually after
Mm-hmm.
completing our schooling. So that
Mm-hmm.
time I thought, why not use this phone? So I was using this phone for singing practice and also learning English. And when I became so passionate towards this English language, I forgot my singing time. That I it means changed my life. Okay, this language, and I thought it is my career. So
Mm-hmm.
I did sing that much or I didn't practice. I stopped singing and I thought that it is not going to make myself independent. My talent is not, my talent will not give me that thing which I want in my life. That
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things are there, you can understand. We have talent, but I didn't polish since my childhood. I don't
Yes.
have guru. How will I
Mm-hmm.
take the risk to do
Mm-hmm.
my career here, right? So that
Yeah.
time I stopped doing it. Okay, and I focused fully in English language, teaching, learning, making videos, everything. But college time, I was so dedicated for 1 year to sing songs, practicing through YouTube videos, free tutorial I was watching, not even paid session, nothing like that. I was a
Okay.
student, so I didn't want to invest money for English
Mm-hmm.
language also and for singing also. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I
Yeah.
have so
I.
many things to share, so I'm speaking a lot, I think.
Okay. Now you can ask me anything.
Yeah. So that's why I told you that yes, if we wake up early, I think that time I was managing a lot of things, to-do list. I was fulfilling my to-do list. That yeah, waking up early in the morning, then uh, take doing prayer session. I was doing also praying and sitting, doing meditation, humming exercise, breathing exercise. A lot of things I was doing at the time.
And what
Okay.
about these? What about these days? Do you do exercise?
Exercise I try to do, but not properly. So I cannot say, again, I told you that if I don't do properly, I don't like to say that I'm doing it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I do, and somehow I'm doing. Right now, you can see we are sitting here. We have been sitting a lot. My
Mm-hmm.
journey began on YouTube since that time. I have been sitting a lot, and even
Yes.
we sit a lot, right? So we need to
Mm-hmm.
do so many things for body exercise and for body movement, but I don't do. I
Okay.
don't do
So,
nicely because I don't get chance nicely.
okay. So where do
Now
you
also,
spend your much time?
yes.
Where do you spend your more time?
Hmm. I can say I stay in two places. Okay. So first, like one place is village where I don't have network. My home place is there in rural area, so completely no network, nothing like that. So I cannot stay there. Yes, I stay in rented house, which is I I have been doing here everything. I have changed my life in this room. I can tell
Mm-hmm.
you, I have changed my life in this room. by working for myself at home alone, not
Mhm.
with a lot of people or nothing like that. I started my journey alone here, staying. So I stay alone. So weekly I go my place also, my village, and there I stay and I feel so good. I feel relaxed and I don't do anything. So I really
Oh,
like. But I have to stay here. So I stay here a lot. Because I have sessions, I have teaching work and everything. So I have to
mhm.
manage. I stay here more than my village.
Okay, so as you mentioned, in your village there is no network. So how people used to use like mobile phone or computer? They don't use like that.
No, they use, but not proper network. They don't have proper network. They have to go outside or somewhere.
I
Some
can understand.
places
I
they
can
get
understand.
network, but
Yes,
yeah,
yes, I.
inside the home, I don't get any network. I have to go out. For taking sessions also, if I would stay there, I have to go out or I need to search net or Zoom application is not giving that allowed to do because the Zoom
Yes.
application requires network or net we require. We require,
So
right?
you live. I think you live with your sister, right?
No, I don't live with my sister. My sister also lives with me, but she has to manage two places because my mother is staying alone there. We are three members in our family, my mother, my sister, and I. Okay, so my
Okay.
sister stays with me and with my mother both. So she has to manage two places. In a week, she stays with me 2, 3 days. She stays with my mother 4 days, 5 days, like that. I stay most of the time alone. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
struggle is there, but yes, I am doing somehow.
I really
Yeah,
appreciate your dedication. You are facing a lot of problems. Still, you are shining, I can say. Okay.
we have.
So, may I know who cooks for you?
I cook for myself. I cook
That
for
is
myself.
you are so busy.
Yes, and I'm telling you, in morning time. In the morning time, right now I'm having session, so I'm busy for that. So I can't cook on time, proper time. So what my mother does, she gives me a tiffin box so that I can eat for my morning. Okay, morning breakfast. I have already gotten. My sister came from the village and she gave me a tiffin box now and she went away in
Okay.
institute to the institute. So we have institute as I told you. My sister works there. I also work. I teach and she manages everything. So she has to stay at office means in institute. So she went after giving me tiffin, and now I already took tiffin, and I thought of having session with you first. Then I would go for breakfast. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I am so amazing to listen your story. How did you get motivated to stay far from your home, to take room, and to do like to open institute? Like where did you get motivated?
So many things are there to share. So many things. Career, life, family, money, everything is needed, right? Everything needs to be noticed here. That why I am motivated a lot by myself, self motivated a lot because I want to do something in my life in this rural area. So
Mhm.
that's why we both sisters are independent to do something for ourselves and to see my mother.
I
That's
got
why.
goosebumps. Really, Sweta. May God bless you forever and you achieve everything, whatever you want.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We are trying to do something. My sister is also doing, she is great, I would say. From her, I learn a lot of things and I get motivation a lot because she did everything for me when I was not earning. When I was in
Mhm.
college or my school time, college time I started earning, but my
Mhm.
school time, she did everything for me. We didn't stay in rural area because my study was there and I was not able to study. I was just playing, so I was not able to focus also in my study. So in my 10th standard, my sister took a rented house to give me proper
Okay.
studies and everything. So we came here in this place itself where we stay. So here I have been staying for a long time with my sister since my 10th standard. So this is how we are managing. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my sister is my second mother, I would say.
Yes, yes, exactly right. I think your sister is running computer center.
We have it means we are working for skills here in this rural area for beautician, for English, spoken English that I do. My faculty is teaching English language to people, to students, rural students, and my sister does a lot of things like beautician related work. She has this she can do this kind of things. Beautician related, I don't have idea that much. I don't do, actually I don't like my work.
Okay.
I'm so occupied with this work, so I cannot do that work. Okay, so my sister manages everything, and yes, we have computer course also. So there is one teacher. We are not teaching computer, but we hired a teacher for the computer classes. So we keep so many courses. If any course needs for the students like beautician, English language, and
Mm-hmm.
also computer, for these students we are working, because we also didn't know in our childhood when we were studying in school, that time we don't know what we should do in our life. We didn't work for our skills in our school
Mm-hmm.
time. Only studying in this area, nobody understands that skills matter a lot, so people only
Mm-hmm.
study. That's why
Mm-hmm.
we thought of running an institute to do something for students and to make them motivated to work in their skills. So
That
that's
is the
how we
great.
are working. Four
Okay.
sisters.
Okay. That is a great. I hope you would spread your knowledge, your motivation, so that in your village so many students get motivated and they can also do further for further students.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Many students have learned with me, I would say, and they have started their journey also on social media, YouTube, Facebook. Yes. So people are getting inspired from me or by me in my area after seeing my newspapers, news channel, and news TV. They saw me
Mm-hmm.
there. I was featured, right? So they saw me, and a lot of people got inspired by those videos, and they come nowadays. And many people have learned English, many students, and they
Mm-hmm.
started channel. So I
Okay,
think.